Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This is going to be a totally different kind of video. As you could tell by the title, I did get COVID this week. So let's go back actually first a couple weeks ago. So a couple weeks ago I went to Michigan. I was in Michigan for a week visiting my family. My parents live in Ludington, Michigan, and my brother, who lives just outside of the Washington, D.C. area, he came and he brought his family, and we all stayed with my parents at their house in Ludington. So I apologize for the breath. Like I said, I am just getting over COVID. So when we got back on Sunday evening from Michigan, and I was totally exhausted. I went straight to bed, and then when I woke up on Monday morning, Logan told me he was not feeling well. So, and then I got a text from my mom saying that she had COVID, and she has not had COVID this entire time. She's never had COVID. This is her first time. So I went and got a COVID test for Logan, and while I was at the pharmacy, I thought, you know what, I'll just grab one for myself too, just in case. So I came home, Logan tested positive for COVID, I tested positive for COVID. Jacob and his girlfriend Sophie also took tests. They were negative. They took tests, I think 2 or 3 over the week. They were negative the whole time. So they didn't get it, thank goodness. This was my first time getting COVID and Logan's second time having COVID. So I thought it wouldn't be too bad, because from what my friends and family members who've had COVID a couple of times have told me, is that this most recent strand was so much weaker than the original one that they got, and that they all felt so much better this time than they did the first time they got it. Anywho, the point is, I thought it wouldn't be too bad, but this week was a bit of a fever dream. So I definitely couldn't talk during the week, so I did film a little bit of footage like this just to show you guys what I did. I came home and I worked on orders. I rested and slept and work on orders, and then I would take another nap and rest and sleep, and then I'd work on orders. So it was like that all week. It was just a bit of a fever dream. I really kind of just muddled my way through the week. I did look up how to be safe about packaging up your orders, and what I learned was that if any kind of COVID virus had gotten on any of the stickers or packages, it would be gone within 48 hours. And so what I did was, just to be safe, I did wear an N95 mask the entire time I worked on orders, and then I also held on to the orders for a couple of days before I mailed them out, just to be extra safe, so that I wasn't passing on this to anyone, because I would feel absolutely awful if I had done that. So I am going to show you some of the footage from Michigan. And also this coming week, so today is Sunday, tomorrow I start my new job. Luckily, I'm no longer in quarantine. So I think I'm on day 6 right now. I can't remember. But luckily, I'm no longer in quarantine, but my doctor still wants me to wear a mask until I hit day 10, which is Wednesday. So whatever, Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not sure, guys. But so tomorrow when I start my job, unfortunately, I have to go to my new job wearing a mask, which kind of is a bummer, because I would prefer to, smile at people and not, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. I feel bad about it. But I also know I'm doing it to keep everybody around me safe. So, of course, I will do that. Everyone's safety is very, very important to me. Okay, so what I'm going to show you in today's video is I want to show you a few little video clips and some pictures from my Michigan trip. I was not the best at documenting the trip, simply because I was fully engaged in every moment and just enjoying every single moment. And it was a little bit hard for me to get footage of things because I was just so engaged. But I did end up getting a few things, and I'm borrowing some pictures that my sister-in-law took. So shout out to Lisa, my sister-in-law. So I'm going to show those to you in just a minute. But before I do that, I just want to have a little heart-to-heart with you for just a moment here. So when I was in Michigan, in addition to all the fun family activities that we did, I also looked at a lot of places I could potentially move to. I looked at some houses, apartments, mobile homes, condos. I pretty much looked at every kind of real estate they had. And when it was time for me to come home, I was driving home. So we took the Badger there. So it's a 5-hour drive to the Badger, and then 5 hours total on the Badger. It's like an hour to load, 4 hours. Oh, so it's 6 hours on the Badger. So 1 hour to load, 4 hours on the Badger, 1 hour to unload. But if I was just driving straight, like I did when I came home, it was a 10-hour drive home. So on this 10-hour drive home, usually in the past, even no matter how much fun I have on vacation, I'm always so excited to get home and to be home and just, be in my normal routine and do my normal things. But for the first time ever, really, that I can remember, during the drive home, I had this just horrible feeling like I was heading in the wrong direction. Like my mind was just like screaming, like, no, turn around, go back. Like, it was really awful. And I realized, like, I'm just ready. I am so ready to move on. And having to drive home was just so hard. And probably having COVID doesn't help my feelings on this, but currently I'm a little bit like just feeling like, I was going to try to wait two years before moving to Ludington, but now I'm just telling myself, just get through this year, and then decide what you want to do. But because I've never felt that in my life, like I was literally headed the wrong direction. It was a pretty strong feeling. But I'm going to show you now some of the really fun clips from the week that I had in Ludington. And I don't know when my next video is going to be, but I intend to continue to make videos through this year as I start my new job, start my whole new budgeting journey, because I'll have new income to work with and everything that goes with that. So I hope that you will like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can continue to follow along on this adventure that we've been on together over the last few years. Okay, friends, here are some things about Michigan. First of all, like I said, we did take the Badger over. So we drove over to Wisconsin, and then in Manitowoc, I hope I said that right, we got on the Badger, and then we took the Badger over to Ludington. It was so cool, you guys. It's a huge ship. It's a car ferry, and they have restaurants, they have a movie theater, they have a little video game area, like arcade. They had bingo, they had just so much stuff to do. And of course you could also sit on the boat and like look at the gorgeous scenery all around you as well. It was very nice. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, everyone.
Plan your days. Plan your days. Plan your days. Get those stickers placed. Peel away, peel away, peel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days, plan your days, plan your days. Get those stickers placed.